Hi there, Deadeye Delboy here, back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the dreaded Chicane of Death. But hopefully we are going to be saving multiple lives with this piece of information and this little guide as to how to survive it, not just once, but continually over the course of a race. And what that will do is it will just bring you freebies all over the place. When others are crashing out, spinning, hitting the wall, getting 3-second penalties for smashing their car up against the barriers, you're going to be cruising past them, laughing all the way to the checkered flag. So, without further ado, let's jump in and get those lives saved. So here you can see we've got the global ranking leaderboard, and surprise, surprise, it's absolutely dominated by the GTR 13 model. So, I mean, when I say dominant, it's beyond dominant. This car must take up about 95% of the top 100, and there's a reason for that. It's really quick, it's really stable until it gets to the Chicane of Death. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my own experiences here. We're going to do 5 laps, 5 attempts at the Chicane of Death in this car, and we'll see how I got on. Now, I'm quite comfortable with the Chicane of Death normally, but I'm finding it really difficult this week. However, I have a solution up my sleeve, so stay tuned and you'll find out exactly how we're going to conquer it. So here we go in the Group 3 GTR 13. We're going to follow the ghost of one of the fastest drivers in the world using the same car, that is Rossetti, and we're going to see just how we fare against one of the world's quickest, and also, more importantly, if we can survive the Chicane of Death. Now, the Chicane of Death didn't get that name by chance. It has been absolutely brutal, no more than it has been this week, because the curbs on Gran Turismo 7 for the Chicane of Death are they're vicious, they're lethal, even more so than compared to Gran Turismo Sport. So the cars are struggling around it this week. Now, if you're a highly skilled World Tour driver or top split driver, then you're probably surviving it, but I've seen on multiple occasions this week really talented drivers really struggling with the Chicane of Death. Now, we're going to try here, first attempt at it, going full speed, flat out, and let's see what happens. So here we go, attempt number 2 at trying to take the Death Chicane flat out, and it's just nowhere close to happening. Okay, so here we go, attempt number 3, flat out through the Death Chicane. Let's go. Lifted, oh, I felt like I had to lift there. It was just, oh, evil. So here we go, attempt number 4. This time we're going to properly lift, try and give ourselves a better chance at getting through. So even lifting didn't help us there. Absolutely insane how much those curbs hurt this car. Okay, here we go, attempt number 5 coming up. Again, we're going to lift to give ourselves a chance. Lift, accelerate. And there we have it, a 1.5 second penalty. Almost managed to hold it there, but still couldn't fight it. So, 5 attempts at the Death Chicane in the GTR 13, and although the car we were following, Rossetti, manages to take it flat out, he's a World Tour driver. Plebs like myself, it's just not happening. Yes, I could probably do it eventually, but to do that 10 times in a race safely, I'm just not up for that challenge. So, as I said, there is hope. So let's find out exactly what that hope is. So, the hope comes in the form of a Nissan GTR. It's the Nissan GTR 18 model. Now, it might look distinctively similar to the car we were just driving, albeit from different paintwork, but this car is very, very different to drive. One, it has less power, so that's a disadvantage. However, the brakes are really good on it. It's really nice on the curbs. The ride height I think is slightly higher, and I think that is helping it a lot when it comes to the Chicane of Death. Let's see how it fares. We'll follow once again the ghost of Josetti. Load him up and let's go for a spin. Well, hopefully not a spin. So I can tell you right away, this car feels a lot different. You can tell there's not enough, well, as much power available to you as in the 13 model. However, it does feel pretty good on the curbs, and it does brake quite nicely. Let's see how we go. Death Chicane, attempt number 1, flat out. No lifting, absolutely flat out. Keep your eye on that throttle. Need I say any more? Finally going to complete a lap. Okay, it's not as quick in the straight lines as the GTR 13, but my goodness, it doesn't half hold its own when it comes to the Chicane of Death. Now, we'll try it again just to make sure that wasn't a fluke. So here we go, attempt number 2, flat out, through the Chicane of Death. Can we do it? Absolutely we can, without even a hint of the curb trying to kill us there. So yeah, this car's good. This car's really good through the Chicane of Death. I would have absolutely no problems at all in taking this car round race C. Even when it came to maybe being on the hard tyres, just a little lift through the course of the race. You know, if you come to the Chicane of Death, just a little lift, absolutely safe as houses, this car. Now, when other cars are spinning out, crashing, getting their 1.5 second penalties, you're just going to be gaining free place after free place. Honestly, give this car a try. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, can it be competitive? Now, if you're wondering whether or not this car can be competitive in qualification, then if you look at my friends ranking here, you can see on my other account, I did quite a few laps in this car and managed to get a 35-1. Now, I know for a fact I could get a 34 out of this car, so it can be quick. It can certainly compete in qualification trim. And when it comes to the race, when you're picking up the other car's slipstreams, it'll easily hold its own in a straight. And when it comes to the Death Chicane, you will gain position after position for free if you just take it nice and smooth through it. You know, there's nothing to stop you trying this car out, seeing what you think. If you think this video has been helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, why would you not? Amazingly handy tips and tricks and information like this. But yeah, if you would subscribe to the channel, that would be a massive help. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. Goodbye.